Aaron, share with us your D-Free story.
Hello, everyone. My name is Erin, and I'm a member of First Baptist right here, and I grew up in this church. So every Sunday I heard Pastor talk about D-Free, getting out of debt. We need to come to these classes. And I just was, okay, yeah. Kind of ignored it because I didn't think I had a problem. Everyone my age, we all had school loans. We all had credit cards. We all spent beyond our means. So to me, it really wasn't a problem. I just ignored it. So when I took the class, it really helped me identify that priorities, what is important and what isn't. And it was an exercise that Pastor had us do where we had to write a list of our needs and our wants. And when we really sat down and did that, we realized a lot of stuff that we think we need is really just a want.
Right.
And
Right.
I thought I needed to shop. I needed a new pair of shoes. I needed to go to the store when I got my paycheck and buy something. And after the class, then I realized, I really don't need this stuff. And there will be times I will go in the store, I'll pick up all these clothes, and by the time I get to the register, I'll end up putting it back because I don't need it. And I was telling Pastor, this class is kind of making me mad because, and I always tease him, I say the class is like a ADD course, but you have to admit you have this, a AA class, I'm sorry, that you have to admit you have the problem in order to fix it. So I began to, work on my spending habits and stuff like that, and actually opening up the mail with my bills and answering the phone and starting to, plan out, okay, how am I going to start paying this stuff back? And then I realized, I got this plan, I'm figuring out how to do it, but I'm really not making enough money where I was working. So I'm like, how can I pay off this debt and, stay on top of my current bills, and not work paycheck to paycheck, literally waiting for Friday for that direct deposit, because 5 bill collectors done hit it before I even saw it. So there was another session, Tuesday night, we went to class, and Pastor had us write down all of our interests, everything we like to do. And, we all talked it out. And I worked in childcare, and I always worked with children. And I said, well, this is what I like to do. How can I make more money off of it? And then we began to discuss, and everyone was kind of brainstorming and giving out different ideas. And I said, well, how come I can't open up my own childcare? Why can't I be an entrepreneur? Which never crossed my mind prior. So I started looking into different things and researching, and start taking steps to go towards, opening my own business. And September was the beginning of my own childcare. So
Come on, give it up for her. You go, girl.
So
Yeah.
I'm my own boss.
Yeah.
And my income has now doubled. So
Wow.
I'm able to pay off my debt and save.
Wow. This is a clear model of the whole D-Free concept. Getting started, then getting control. And I want to applaud, particularly from the younger generation. She gives her another hand. She got started. Then she got control. Now you're getting ahead. Let me ask this question to you, since you're the youngest on the panel. What are you doing in terms for your peers? I know your peers, they knew you previously. Now they see you now. What are you sharing from D-Free that can be a bridge or encourage your peers to do what you're doing? Because see, being a leader, like it or not, you are. You can either be a good one or a bad one. You turned your negative into a positive. So what are you doing to get back to your peers?
Well, for one, like I said, I didn't think I had a problem, so my friends, they don't think they have a problem.
Right.
So it was really hard to trying to shed light on this whole D-Free idea, movement, and they really weren't on the same page. But once they started seeing a change in my life and seeing where I wasn't going out to eat, as often as they were, I'll pull my coupon book out. It if I had a coupon for wherever we were going and they were, you know, slowly seeing changes, then they would start to ask those questions. And then another thing was I realized that some people couldn't remain my friend.
Yeah.
And that was something that...
Say that again.
Some people couldn't remain my friend.
Say it one more time.
Some people could not remain my friend.
That means you got to cut some folk off, all right? They're not headed where you're headed. Yeah.
Right, and that has to be pretty much the hardest for me so far, just being able to accept that. But at the end of the day, I look at it as I have to do what's best for me in my life, and whomever is on the same page as that, that's who I'm going to move with. And hopefully, you know, people will see and, you know, try and catch up, but it is what it is.
Thank you. Thank you. Give her a hand. Deacon Burrows, in terms of looking at this, Deacon